Morning light through the tavern door, soft glow dancing on the wooden floor. Fire's low but the embers shine. Another day, another quest to find. There's a frog with a heart so bright, big green grin in the morning light. Controller ready, coffee brewed, backlog waiting in a cheerful queue. From lands to fantasy, we wander far so casually. No rush, no stress, just take a seat. There's magic here in every beat. Oh, welcome to Rogue's Rest, where cozy meets the quest. Grab a chair, stay a while. Frog mascot with the biggest smile. Backlog stacked to the sky, but we'll get there by and by. Come join the tavern vibe. Good games, good hearts, good times. Scroll of games from years gone by. Hidden gems we still must try. From epic fights to farming days, we laugh our way through pixel haze. Safe and chill, a comfy space. Friendly faces, steady pace. No grind alone, no lonely run. We level up together, one by one. From retro nights to brand new lands, adventures waiting close at hand. The hearth is warm, the chat is bright. We'll game until the stars ignite. Oh, welcome to Rogue's Rest, where cozy meets the quest. Grab a chair, stay a while. Frog mascot with the biggest smile. Backlog stacked to the sky, but we'll get there by and by. Come join the tavern vibe. Good games, good hearts, good times. Lanterns glow, the morning grows. Every hero needs a home. If you're searching for a place, you just found your safe space. Welcome to Rogue's Rest. Yeah, this is where we quest. Cozy tavern energy, level up in harmony. Backlog high, spirits higher. Gather round the pixel fire. Come join, don't roam alone. Rogue's Rest feels like home.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Happy Thursday to y'all. Hope you are having a wonderful day. I am quite thoroughly on the struggle bus today. We're going to take it easy. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. Probably have. Oh, helps if I do this. There we go. we're gonna keep ranking through the story here. The Edge of Fate campaign. Let's see, where did we leave off? All the way over here?
Hey, barkeep, bring me a drink.
Hey, Puffer. Good morning. Happy Thursday to you.
Aching back.
My aching back, indeed. How do I do this? Let's see. No, we can't launch. Okay. Well, bummer. That is quite a bummer. Okay. I guess we just need to go here. Yeah. Gotta go the long way, I guess. How you doing, Puffer? Oh. Sure I'm going the right way here. It appears so. Oh man, I did some Iron Banana yesterday. And actually managed to get like 16 kills in one match. Felt pretty good. But I think that was literally only because all of my teammates were like Giga Chads and setting up kills. Hey, good morning, Boss Die. Yeah, Helmo is exactly... yeah. What?
Guardian, you have one new call.
Before the Giver was found to exiles, the long drift eroded our spirit of eons. Our catch was poisoned by ether hunger and treachery. But just when exiles were near our house, death, the Giver's gravity reach led us to its dark matter. And inside, discovery of the voice invisible. Words of mine alone. The power to speak as one. And in Giver's Reach, we also found Ionians. For many lives, we shared discovery. The ways of dark matter open to all. Integration and ether life for our house. Then came the Deathless Warriors. From beyond the Giver's orbit, strong, impressive, with power beyond stars. The exiles share no hatred with you. We want only the gifts of the Giver. But if the Deathless steal dark matter from our house, they will be met with blades. All will perish who take what is freely given.
That was random. ring, banana phone. Ring, banana phone. Wow, immediately. The suspension doesn't seem to last very long. That's nice. It was just casually cold, I was. Hopefully the call was included in the Guardian phone plan, otherwise the long-range call from a whole other area might be expensive. True. Very true. Might be sending a bill somewhere. Did not have intergalactic and interdimensional calling rates. I was not prepared. Boop. Oh, missed. Ruined. Ruined. No. No, the flinching, no! Everyone ought to remember to always get a phone plan before intergalactic travel. It's true. It's true. Can you imagine when we get to that point? Humanity is like amongst the stars and the phone companies are still trying to charge us per minute. I see you tried to call Mars on Thursday. Unfortunately, we had to pull the plug because your plan doesn't cover that. And now you owe us $47 million. Why? Well, simply because we're greedy. It really has nothing to do with your phone plan or whether we can provide the service or not. We just like to stick our middle finger up at you. It's on the Vanguard data plan, it's fine. It's part of the Vanguard insurance package. Covers your phone calls. All that. Dental. Well, if you ask most of the Guardians, the dental plan is kind of bad. Wait. Suspending something can stop their super? I mean, it refunded it, but it's an interesting idea to play around with in PvP. Does the Vanguard data plan cover long-distance calls from the whole of their sector? We're not the one paying for it, so it doesn't matter. Fair. Do I have to do all this junk again? Bruh. Wait, where's the Rochette launcher? Why is that glowing? Strange. It's like a family plan. Travelers have a constantly increasing data plan bill in their mail every month. Yes. Dude, the traveler's like behind a desk. He's just mumbling about kids. Always turning the lights off after the Guardians leave the room. We get to read the Traveler's Journal, like, years later. Just a sad story about how all the Guardians treat him like a, like an endless pocketbook. Just be thankful you have a phone that brings you back from the dead. True, we can't complain. Can't complain. Daddy Traveler pays all the bills. Revives us. Pretty sweet deal. One Traveler's Journal is just a payment plan. The real question is, who is he paying? Who is it paying? Does each revive cost the same amount? That's going to be a regional cost there. Depends on how far you are away from the flux capacitor cluster, and how many quantum neutrons it takes to replenish your heebie-jeebies. Probably had a better data plan during humanity's golden age. Probably. In fact, it was probably free during the golden age. I bet the Traveler has to pay Braytech. That's the plot twist. The Traveler is now paying Braytech. That even get that down here. Payments to whatever long buried Braytechs or facilities somewhere in the galaxy that hasn't been claimed since the Golden Age. Yes. It shut down millennia ago. But people are still paying it because they don't know. No one ever told them that it stopped. So then they don't have to pay. It's just been collecting money for thousands of years. And it still sends out threatening emails if you miss a payment. Alright. It was a long trip just to get to this mission start point. Like that one guy with the drive he lost had cryptos, very valuable. Oh yeah! Yeah, he finally gave up trying to get it. Can't even imagine having hundreds of millions of dollars worth of crypto that you just can never get back. Although for him, I'm pretty sure he already had hundreds of millions in crypto, so it didn't ultimately really matter all that much.
Orin says these trains are like quantum entangled objects, held in superposition.
Drive was probably dead
across the
anyway.
fourth
Yeah,
dimension.
probably.
Yeah,
I mean, there's always a
Orin
chance
says
you
a
could
lot
crack
of
it open
things no one
and
understands.
We're through.
pull data
Now
with
to
a.
disable the Exile's dark matter refinery.
They can effectively do like surgery on the
wish
drive
it was as
and
simple
pull the
as
data,
talking
but
to them.
it doesn't. It's
Last
not always
time
a
I tried, I got
100%
shot at,
thing, of
and it
course.
wasn't my Elixir accent.
They get real touchy sometimes. Sensitive little crustaceans.
Crustaceans. Interesting. Well, I think their diet is causing the issue. Like drinking from lead pipes, cut off the supply, and their heads might clear up.
Lodi, did the Ionians ever explain why they stopped working with the House of Exile? From what I gather, it didn't end well.
I got to talking with one of the old pilots who gabbed on the subject a bit. Ionians tried to synthesize ether for the house.
Why? It's not a simple job. Leave it to those servitor garbage disposals. Matter goes in, ether comes out. Easy.
Except here, everything's imprinted with dark matter, which they apparently want to extract for a pure conversion to ether. The Ionians say it shouldn't be harmful, but the singularity seems to make it toxic to the elixir.
Some Guardian finding that Braytech server with all the data plan payments. No longer a Guardian. Just a tech mogul. Where was that? There it is.
That's it!
Good? That's it? We're done? That was it? No?
You think us sick, but I am mighty. Exile is our teacher, our home. Our rifles are many. Our will is anointed by the giver.
Kind of expecting
This
those beams of light
teleportation
to
jump is out of the anchor pad's range. Maybe we can extend it somehow. That's strange. It doesn't have enough juice to charge the relay. Maybe we can overcharge the cannon somehow.
overcharge the cannon? That sounds like a terrible decision.
Guardian, it's supercharging the cannon.
I like how we have basically a homemade potato launcher that we're using to get around in this expansion. You're now able to tap into fallen relay frequencies, allowing your dark matter to bounce shots to bounce between them and hit hard-to-reach exit paths. Use a relocation launcher to shoot the fallen relay and activate the exit data path. I'm sorry, what? Huh? Some fallen relays are misaligned, will cause relocator shots to miss. Shoot the fallen relays to change their alignment. That's... okay. That's overly complicated, but sure. Great. Got an upgrade? Ooh. 485. Holy moly. Okay. That is quite the step up. 484. Okay. Wow. I can put this away now. Did we get... no. Okay. We're getting quite a few upgrades from this campaign.
This is the
so that's
house's
nice.
central refinery. My scans are going a little haywire, but that can't be right. These pipes are operating at alarming pressures.
Let me fill you in on a little secret. None of House Exile's gear has safety regulators. My kind of people.
Hey team, I've seen those little flying bots play hot potato delivering dark matter down to your proximity.
I have an idea. Guardian, a concentration of dense matter could send the whole system over the edge. Let's look for those shanks. I think we can fit under the grate with the pipeline.
I like how he said that after I had already done it. Come on. House Exiles and OSHA Nightmare. Yes. Big time.
You were right, Lodi. This scans like dark
Baton
matter,
cluster
wrapped around an
charge.
artificial gravity well.
Sounds like the type of thing that'd make a nice loud rattle inside some heavy machinery, don't it, hero? Oh, don't worry if it doesn't fit. Just jam it in there.
Pressure's increasing.
Oh my.
The pipes are still
Oh
holding.
my.
We need more.
So an
Incoming
OSHA inspector
exiles.
their facilities, the
Crack your
inspector's gonna have a
knuckles
stroke.
and rack your slides.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but they seem intent on a fight.
Is mine opening the door? Let me in. Make this so much simpler. Yo, movie takes us to see Disclosure Day? I've never heard of that. Although that's not really a surprise because I don't pay attention to current day things.
Their leader doesn't sound like he's crazed or confused. He has an agenda and a voice to wield it.
Seen a lot of those types in my time.
Maybe we could still reason with him.
Maybe we can still please it. Listen to this pacifist. Don't you know this is a done game? Come on now. Get out of here with your pacifism.
Maybe we could talk about it.
You know what we could talk about? Coffee and its myriad flavors. Or things that go in. What we can talk about is this situation where we gotta kill each other. And it just is what it is, man.
Lavask,
Let it be.
the House of Exiles and the Ionians used to be allies. Don't turn your back on that. Let's look for a solution. Together.
It's barely holding together. One more, Guardian.
Work on a solution together. No, this is not art class. No. Not how the story goes. There must be genocide. That's just how the game goes.
Entomb the deathless. Protect.
Don't have a ship that day, so might as well go see the movie. Oh, nice.
Well,
It's a new movie.
now,
Steven Spielberg original idea.
It did. We learned the house centers around this giver. Watch your flank, Guardian.
It's obliterate. Good morning. Thursday. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I did some Iron Banana yesterday, which was not. I don't know where I was going. I did poorly. But I did better yesterday than I did the day before. So I would like to say I'm improving, but I think that's just my thing. Okay. Where am I? Oh. This is so unnecessary. Why? Why is this a thing?
You feed their greed, speak their human lies. Ionians want us truth blind, to keep the anomaly sight from Elixni eyes.
I do some Iron Banana today. A little bit later, when I'm more awake. Probably the afternoon stream. Because despite how frustrating it can be sometimes, it is actually so fun.
Ray spear, arc sparking. Seal against the black
I don't know how many times
Our banner, we suffer.
between
All
yesterday.
suffer.
No, I'm gonna do it again. Between yesterday and the day before, I don't know how many times I would spawn in, take a step, and instantly die, and it just gave me memories of Call of Duty. It's like, yeah,
This
yep,
is the house's
that
central
seems about
refinery.
right.
My scans are going a little
Dude,
haywire.
why do I have to do all this again? Why is this a no revive
Pipes
zone?
are operating at alarming pressures.
Let me fill you in on a little secret. None of House Exile's gear has safety
Got a full
regulators.
powerhouse set of the armor
My
last
kind
time?
of people.
Nice.
Hey team, I've seen those little
Finite
flying bots.
impactor.
play
Is
hot
that one of the
potato to bring
guns you
dark
can
matter
get?
down to your proximity.
I have an idea. Guardian, A concentration
One of my biggest
dense
problems
matter
is
could
like,
send the whole system
what
over
guns
the
I
edge.
should be going after
Let's
from
look for
certain
those
things.
shanks.
Right, go under. This is so annoying. I see why everyone hated this expansion.
I think we can fit under the grate with the pipeline.
Is Powerhouse the best
You were right, Lodi. This scans like dark matter, wrapped around an artificial
stats to
gravity
get on that
well.
armor?
Oh,
I
don't
presume you
worry
were
if
getting it for
doesn't fit,
PvE, right?
Just jam it in there.
Pressure's
Finite
increasing.
impactor is the
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 pipes are
hand
still
cannon.
holding. We need more.
Incoming exiles.
Pretty
Crack your
sure I'm just
knuckles
gonna
and
have
rack
to
your
figure out how to
slides.
get better with a hand
I was
cannon.
hoping it wouldn't
seemed
come
to be
this,
very
but they
useful
seem
for
intent
multiple
on a
things.
fight.
Hundred range on 140 is absurd. Yeah. This way? Yeah.
Their leader
Let's pick
doesn't
them
sound
the
like he's
roller ball.
crazy or confused. He has an agenda and a voice
Powerhouse
to
is
wield
high
it.
super high
Seen a
weapons.
lot of those
Right, but you're doing that
times in my time.
for
Maybe we
PvE,
could
not
still reason
PvP
with them.
stats, right? Or does it matter? I presume you were going for the, not the panoply set, the other one.
It's barely holding together. One more, Guardian.
Entomb the deathless. Protect our ascension.
This
Well,
again.
now, that went, great.
It did. We learned the house centers around this giver. Watch your flank, Guardian.
It's hiding from me. Wait, what? Did I miss it?
You feed their greed, speak their human lies. Ionians want
Oh, you
us
got it for
to
PvE
blind,
for your Yara Hunter.
to
Okay.
keep the anomaly
Makes sense.
sight from Elixni eyes.
Hey RSQ, hey Haiku, good morning. Happy Thursday to you. You guys are having a good one.
Our voice is a raised spear, arc sparking. Sealed against the black space sea. Our banner, we suffer. All suffer.
I came here thinking these elixirs were poisoned. It helped. But this, like a bunch of holy rollers.
Destiny still won't work for you, RSQ? That's not good.
I have seen your doom, your fall, spread across many visions, many possibilities. Only one must strike true.
This guy have so much HP. Dude, why? Sir, please die. My lord. Thank you. Sheesh.
That pilot I spoke to, he mentioned the Archon, Levask, wasn't always the leader of the house. But one day he starts getting visions, next he gets a taste for politics.
A gift from his giver.
The
486.
giver and the singularity sound like synonyms, but I can't see how a black hole gives anyone anything.
Given what we know, my hypothesis is that the source of the holy singularity, as the Ionians call it, and the exile's giver are one and the same.
Ikora, the Nine invited us here. It was 3. The thought just... It's like it unlocked in my head.
I don't trust this Lotte. This Lotte guy. Way suspicious. Oh man.
The 9. 3. They didn't just bring us here to deal with the Archon.
Hello everyone.
The 9 are extra-dimensional beings. They're connected to the celestial bodies of our solar system.
What does the planet care about a single Elixni? Either way, we need to neutralize the threat he poses to the Ionians. I've seen leaders like Levask before. He doesn't want a war. He just can't look weak in front of his people.
Oh. What? We just made it shiny? Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. You don't think you've ever seen anybody use 1,000-yard stare in PvE? Is it a PvP weapon? I don't honestly know. It probably is. It's the only good sniper I have for that slot, I think. PvP is what it's most prominently known for? Oh. Today I learned. Today I learned. It's just never ending. Central Academy Strangelet Capsule. Oh, this is the final part. Okay. So can I just like go from here? Origins are way back in Destiny 1. Yeah, I remember when I got it, I was like, hey, I recognize this name as being one of those good weapons I used to use. But I didn't realize it was PvP. That's funny. I just recognized the name and figured it was good. I really don't think I have any, let me check. I don't know that I have any other snipers that'll go in that slot. I really actually don't use it all that often. All things considered. Should probably... It seems like grenade launchers are kind of the go-to for PvE, right? Maybe I should see if I have any grenade launchers. The helmsman with gear shift is nuts. Gear shift. Realized. Got to pop out my YouTube chat so I can see it faster. Hang on one sec. There we go. Now I can see YouTube faster. Huzzah. Explosive payload and gear shift. Yeah. I want to change any of these others. Switch to flared. Probably don't... Handling probably doesn't matter a whole lot, right? Greatly recoil... Oh, recoil... controls recoil is probably good. Range doesn't matter in PvE. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. What do we got here? Stability. Just gonna go ahead and masterwork this. What do we want here? Magazine, probably? Or reload. Oh, maybe reload. Hmm. Magazine or reload? Okay. Hmm. 2 more shots or 10 more reload speed? Ten shots is kind of crazy. Let's go with 10 shots. Sure, why not? This will actually give me something to use in PvP other than the... I never got a chance to use the shotgun in PvP, so maybe we'll use this for PvP. Store this. Interesting. Apparently that that sniper's also got like god rolls for PvP. According to light.gg anyway. Yeah, apparently no distractions in box breathing. Oh. So box breathing...
Say, pal, you look thirsty.
Box breathing, if you aim down sights for 1.5 seconds without firing, grants a single shot 40% increased precision damage. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's try it out. 43 round. Are you serious? Wait, what? Is this like a rapid fire sniper? That is so much ammo. What? Wow, the kickback is kind of crazy. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Try it out. You have a question. Do I have a last right? I have no idea. What kind of weapon is it? It's a scout rifle? Is it an exotic? Whew. Struggling to talk today. A scout rifle, huh? Oh, I do. I have a tier 4 one. Pretty cool looking gun. Also, I just realized I changed this, and now we have to fix this. I don't understand that. Okay. Let's there we go. Oh, that was your first love in Destiny 2, that gun?
Guardian, I spoke with my informant.
I'm still
again.
blown away
That
by
ship
how
we cut the power to.
easily
The
people get
Archon's on it.
headshots in PvP
We stopped it
with,
from being
with
operational,
scouts.
but he's determined to get it airborne.
When people are just jumping all over the
In
place
between
like,
giving
like
intel, he mentioned
bunny rabbits.
there have been Elixni on Earth for centuries.
Wouldn't be the first catch you've stormed, hero, or the first house you've toppled.
This will either draw the Archon out so we can deal with him, or at least weaken his authority and delay whatever he's planning to do to the Singularity with that Elixni warship.
This has been a pretty long chain of main story. This is only half of the chain.
All right, hero. If the kid's lead is good, the house shouldn't be expecting you.
My lead is good. Our strangelet's here. I can feel it.
Deathless, you arrive, yes, as it was foretold. This is one of the fated clashes by exiles.
Oh man, I was just gonna run this. Come on. Gotta do that.
the Giver's powers. House of Exile will defend it until the end.
Nice, dear. Okay, this sniper might shoot too slow for me. Granted, it was a terrible place for me to use this sniper, so I brought that upon myself. I'm still blown. I'm blown away by how much ammo this thing has. So many rounds of ammo. 1,000 yards there and like 12 pops. Slow firing, but it packs a punch. It does do a bit more damage than the 1,000 yard stare. There's no way to increase firing speed, is there? Oh, that was a turret. Well.
Sooner to die, sooner to ascend, and be cradle kept in the Giver's embrace.
Reload immediately after a kill to proc the damage perk. Long time to get that to go. Sir, please stop hiding. Sir. Thank you. We gotta go to a zoonosis control center later today. Had a weird bug in your house that looked like a disease spreader. Gotta deliver its body so they can check if it is. And if it is, check if it's infected, and if it infected you. Oh no! Yikes. Well, I hope everything turns out positive in a good way. Hopefully it is not an infectious bug and not filled with infectious things, and hopefully you are not infected. That sucks. Dang bugs. Gear Shift was such an amazing addition to arc weapons. So if I was using arc, I wouldn't need to do the reload thing, right? I would just get the buff. Something like that. The only thing I don't like is the shoot, have to wait for that, then reload is like, it just feels like a long time mid-combat. Perfect shot. You love Last Right because it's the lever action rifle. Those do feel good. It's true. Where the heck did the thing go? Huh. Should be fine, even if it's affected and for some reason it bit you during the night. Didn't even feel it. Just need to take some meds because the diseases take time to become a problem. Ah, okay. Well, that's good. You finding the little bug is a good thing, even though it's worst case scenario for some reason. Oh, even in the worst case scenario. Yeah, I mean, I at least you found it, right? And you didn't just, you know, get bit, have no idea what you got bit by, and then end up with the disease later or whatever. That sucks. So yeah. I can see why it is a good thing. Recipial. Fun word. Recipial. You don't care about high damage? If it has a cool animation and it's a revolver or lever action rifle, you'll use it just because you love those two types. That's fair. That's fair.
I was hoping this would get their attention. Next time we have a quiet moment, I want to try to get them talking. It's worked before.
There's a high concentration of dark matter running through this facility.
Could the Prime Servitor be integrating it into the house's Arc network?
Whatever the Archon's planning, he must need the servitor.
That's a good angle to apply pressure. I'll work it.
Looks like a kissing bug. Spreader of the Chagas disease. Silent killer because you don't feel anything for most of the time and it gives you heart problems. Yikes. Yikes. I will be right back, guys. My tiny child is screaming upstairs and I think she's just not aware that I'm down. So I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Alright, we met. Since you found the bug, even in the worst case, treatment's easy. Problem because most people don't feel anything and don't even know they have a disease. Yeah, that's scary. That is scary. Are you good now? My son and his friends left for Gen Con. And pretty sure she thought that I went with them, and she was very upset about that. Had no idea I was down here. Doesn't have separation anxiety. I literally. You cannot just stop it. You're gonna get me killed. You're gonna get me killed. You don't care, I know. This thing is gonna go all sorts of crazy directions here.
There has to be a way through those laser barriers.
I've seen the house use teleporters to navigate these mazes.
I gotta find a rocket launcher somehow. Yay. I guess it's over here by these other enemies. Right.
Do you feel it, Lavask? Walls are closing in. If the Deathless destroys your house's prime servitor, how can you be favored by the Giver?
Our prime stands in defiance of the Deathless. In service of its holy Archon, it will be reborn and ascend into the timeless space.
Sounds pretty fishy to me, kid.
Admit it, Lavask, you're a false prophet. And right now, you're terrified because your plan won't work without your servitor.
Only my vision shows the path. I am a faithful. I will deliver your promised ascension.
All of this teleporting is so unnecessary. I feel like we could have just, you know, blown in the front door or something. Use some explosives. I don't why we got a roller ball and that. How'd you even get down here, dude? I feel like there are better ways than dark matter ball and teleporting. I could be wrong. Objective markers are everywhere. Okay. It's not confusing at all.
Archon, how do you plan to ascend without the Strangelet? It's all falling apart, isn't it?
We are cunning. In the depths unreachable, we prepare our voyage. You believe you stopped us? You cannot stop our fated harvest.
Wow, that is a lot of stuff. Are we for real right now? Like how the music is all get ready for excitement, death. protecting this thing. Oh look, a room full of things. It's just taking me back through all the areas I've already done in the other mission. Just that work. Oh, more stuff spawned immediately on top of my head as well. Wonderful. What? What is this? Okay. What is this design? Dude, if I wasn't on Strangle, I would have died so many times. Strangle. Strand. This spec is now forever called Strangle. Yep. Are those frogs?
You're not dropping that without getting shredded, hero.
Maybe we can bypass it, like the earlier barriers.
Now I gotta find a gun. Here? Aha. Okay. So anyway, it started blasting.
Lodi, it appears your lead checks out. Here's our prime servitor, and the energy signature coming off of it matches the singularity.
It's definitely holding the Strangelet capsule we're looking for.
I told you my intel was reliable. Now, you take out the servitor, and I'll get the Archon to talk.
What now? There's a shield protecting the thing that's creating a shield that's protecting the thing that's creating a shield. Little girl. You cannot flop on the keyboard. Thank you. Just needed to do a little rotato there so I could actually use my hand. Teeny tiny little rotato. That's all you needed to do. What good did this do? Yay, we got into the other room. There's nothing to shoot in here. Okay. I am most certainly blind here, and I just don't know what I'm missing.
flock of smaller servitors buzzing around. Damn, they're everywhere.
That was,
They're like
I don't know why it
watchdogs.
just
We'll have to clear
randomly
them out
made
to get
me
to the prime.
look the wrong direction there. But cool. I don't want to kill everything in one hit anymore.
That servitor tripped some kind of magnetic lockdown.
It's cut off from the generator. Shield down.
Can your flesh withstand a dissection, Atomic? Visions of your scattering come to be.
I'm sorry, I got hit by a strangle thing. It's immune, of
I'm picking up more
course.
servitors flooding in. We'll need to take them out.
I know you're listening, Lavask. I know your people are too. They're watching the Deathless shed light on your lies, doubting you.
Our catch takes flight. Our drills tipped with the giver's power. Into the singularity we ascend!
They steer.
We are the Cobra Commander. None shall know our flock. Until we be good and ready.
Another shield generator's vulnerable.
Dude, how many enemies is it can throw during this encounter? What? And you're supposed to do all this in one life? Pretty rude, dude. Pretty rude. And you know what we're gonna get for all this? A t-shirt. Not even a tier 5 t-shirt, just a t-shirt. On the teleporter. Really sure me like it's really good. Huh. Okay. Destroy the shield generator. Feels very convoluted. Very, very convoluted. What the heck did I just do all that jumping for if that didn't solve the problem? I am very confused. We just went through this whole area and teleported. Or... Wait, what? Because that came out of the room? It... Oh my lord. Okay. Yeah. So... Because the thing came out of the room, I didn't have any choice in the matter to begin with. It put the shield back up on that. So we had to get it to go back in its little room. Into its little hidey hole. Alright. Just have to keep reminding myself
That's another shield down.
that I will most likely enjoy Renegades. Likely, hopefully. Dude, this is some BS with the... You got these guys spamming Strand. And other dudes spamming Freeze. And there's about 500 mobs.
Timeless. The deathless will know the giver smite as it tears through their false heart and flimsied will.
There it is. Your plan. A full-scale push into the singularity, and those rumors of using a powered-up catch were right on the money. Lo hice. Thank you for your cooperation.
Lo hice? Okay. Barrow Dyad in PvP. I wonder how bad that would be. It's pretty inaccurate. Might do okay.
Physics generator's tight. Looks like there's a crawl space under the floor.
We'll find a way through.
Ah, yes. We had to become a rollerball as part of
You
this.
storm with cloud liars at
Makes
your
sense.
back. You rape what is not yours and break what others build. See what they take from us, my family. My house, stand with your Archon against the deathless blight. Protect the giver. Protect your holy servitor.
Holy servitor? Like they think these are gods or something? Hate how much you move when you do your super. I just lost half of my super there because I'm moving too far forward. Depresso Espresso. Mind, we didn't get a t-shirt, we got boots. Yeah, buddy.
Not like this.
It's over, Lavask. Your prime servitor is lost, and we have its Strangelet capsule.
I reject this. We reject this. A defeat here was always a possibility, Met. Just one of the many paths to the grand design. I am victorious! Exiles victorious! We are fated to conquer the deathless. Defeat looms for those who reject the giver's embrace. You will see, as I have seen. Exiled children of Lavask, the giver's arms await us. We will bore into the timeless space and ascend.
Timeless space? They want to go into the black hole. Make it big enough so they can all go through? That's ascension?
Look at this coward, running off every line he can think of. We might have broken him.
But you picked that up. They're gearing up to try to harvest a member of the Nine. I have no earthly idea how, but it can't be good.
You dismantled that con like a pro, kid. Got him spilling everything, just a safe face. Nice work.
Thanks for the assist.
Servitors have two purposes. One is creating ether that the Elixni need to survive. The other is looking like the Traveler and being part of their religion as demigods. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
One prime servitor down, one capsule in the Guardian's hand.
And one Strangelet to help stabilize Kepler. We're not out of the woods yet, but every bit helps to stop that singularity from growing.
It's just a black hole. I don't see what the big deal is. We just committed a tiny war crime by destroying one of their
I
ether
thought there would
supplies.
be a connection to the invitation and the time-lost objects we're seeing here. As you said, Lodi, something is indeed wrong with time. But we're only seeing time-lost objects from our own past on Kepler, not subjects ripped from alternate timelines.
Alternate timelines? What kind of technology can do that?
None that we have access to.
Can they be sent back?
No. The Vex can manipulate timelines, but they can't send a subject back in time.
At all? Not even after they've been brought forward? But can anyone do that?
No. Not even the light can do that.
This is bad. This is extremely bad.
Lodi?
Just put the damn thing in the thing. I need to figure out how to word this.
Put the thing in the thing. Well, I would, but it won't let me. There it goes.
God! Just my luck. Of course it's broken.
Check outside. There might be another. If we can't get through, we're never going to reach the anomaly.
This is very, very bad. I could handle abduction, but this, I'm imperiled. I can't return. I have to abandon Odysseus protocol. Guardian, can you get everyone on comms?
Abandon Odysseus protocol? That sounds moderately ominous. We have a problem with this faction. Let's destroy their supply lines first. I mean, tactically it makes sense. Also, we do have the excuse that technically the ether was poisoning them, and we saved it? Question mark? What's this? Restore power to the altar of relativity. Okay. Hang on. Where are you running off? It's one of those ones where I just have to, like... Why is this not showing up? I just tracked it. Altar power restored, altar restarted. 0 of 2. Plus that it's over here and this isn't just leading me on a goose chase.
What is going on?
I want you all to know, at once, that I sincerely apologize. I withheld the nature of my arrival. It was for the sake of the place I'm in service to. My people protect many secrets, but now it's clear I'm too imperiled to continue this deception. I've concluded I'm in deep shit.
Okay, not a surprise to us, guy. Keep going. Just gonna leave it like that and no one's gonna say anything? Okay. Alright.
Miss Ray, you explained how Guardians used to be just people who died and then were reborn. You said they forgot everything about their old lives. Maybe part of you knows you can believe me.
Out with it, Lodi.
My people and I discovered a signal in deep space which connected to an object we found under our city. It...
Hey, Loreo 409, thank you for the raid. Hey everybody, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all having a wonderful day.
I'm from the past.
How?
I picked up a phone.
How was your stream, Lorray? Hopefully it was good. Cheers, everybody. How we feeling? About the game or Thursday? Because I'm still waking up. I'm still very tired. It was good? Good to hear. Day-wise, the day is still young. Did a caddy run for someone that got a few people at rank 11. Nice. Very nice. Integrate capsule. Slowly trying to make my way through this campaign.
I felt the ringing more than I heard it.
Now that's a phone. He looks like he's having a
When
rough
and where
Tuesday.
doesn't matter anymore. It's all gone. What does matter is that the unknown was calling. Long distance. I knew if I didn't pick up that phone, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. But whatever was on the other end wasn't chatty. Reached out, pulled me through time and space. I should have been afraid. Because it was one horror show after the next. I was skipping around like a needle across the record, jumping from track to track because of my will was not my own. But I wasn't afraid. Not of death, not of aliens, not of whatever this was.
Yikes. Yikes. Hello. Well, there we go.
Only the Vex have come close to time travel, but not like this.
Can you go back?
Not as Neon.
Orin's right. I don't think I can now.
You could have told us at any time. Why conceal the truth?
Protocol, I didn't know if I could trust you. In my time, I worked for an organization called the Department of External Observation. The DEO was trying to make contact with extraterrestrials, so we had protocol to follow in the event of abduction. That protocol meant concealing who I was and where I was from to keep my people safe, but they're all gone. I'm alone, and I need help.
Hell of a trip you hitchhiked. Sheesh. I've got a drink if you need one, kid.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, we kind of knew something was going on with him, but, alrighty then. Okay. Oh, what is all this? These are all side quests? Hyper Real G-Man. Okay. Drifter. Let's go to this one. All side quests? Alright. Guess we can go ahead and talk to him. Since he's right
ago, the Nine gave me something. Said I'd know what to do with it when the time came. Now, I ain't above looking a gift horse in the mouth. But this horse, well, it ain't got no mouth. You've seen it. That haul I got strapped to the back of the derelict. Time came and went. I all but gave up. Thought I was doomed to drag half a planet's worth of dead weight behind me until old Soul froze over. But listen, hero. Ever since we got here, Something's been scratching at the back of my brain. The hall's acting up. I don't reckon I know what
At
to
least
do
they were
with
nicer
it,
than
but
the
I've
last
got a
time they did
thought.
that.
You could go so far as to
Orin.
call it an inkling.
True.
You've banked a lot of moats over the
That's
years.
true.
Maybe it's time to cash out.
Okay. See how many steps this other side is gonna take here. Into the shapes. I'm still cracking up that they basically made these the AdMech from 40K. Not quite as heavy on the augmentation, but... you're approached by one of the cowled figures. Their fingers reach out and graze your armor with reverence. They speak musically, intently. Their rapid gestures imply urgency and concern. You gather that some scientists are in immediate danger and that your weapons are needed at the wildlife laboratory. Figure's hand touches your armor like a talisman as they beseech you for your help. Okay.
They're clearly very upset, and I don't blame them. Abduction is terrifying. I still haven't been able to suss out why talks with the exiles went south. I mean, these are poor circumstances for negotiation.
The readings on Kepler are still spiking. The singularity is still a threat. We'll need the Ionians' help if we want to open that lock.
You, low-key, don't want to do the Kepler campaign on your Warlock? Again, on your Warlock. Don't like how tedious and repetitive the puzzles become? Yeah, like, I don't even know how far I am at this point, but, like, I'm already tired of it. Campaign skips $20. So, we were talking about this the other day. I was hoping that once I got all the way through all of the campaigns, excuse me, with one character, that it would then be $20 to skip with the next character. All of it. The fact that it's $20 per campaign is pretty brutal. I mean, heck, even if it was $30 to skip everything, I think I would still consider that. But 20 per campaign is kind of... It's kind of insane. I'll just say it. It's kind of insane. Keep shooting, you're doing great. Alright, where are we going here?
Yeah, welcome.
Hey, Sir Astley! Thank you for the follow, appreciate you, welcome in. Enjoy those froggy follower emotes. Oh, come on, I walked past you and now you're taking all your anger out on me? Criminals have been disrupted, preventing you from translating Ionian characters. Search the area to find sources of disruption and destroy them. I did it. Now what? Solve her problem? No, I did not. Ow. It sucks because there's so many other games that have done campaign skips better than this. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, I don't even remember what game it was, but the last time I did a campaign skip, it might even just been World of Warcraft or something. Like, it was a full skip. You skipped everything up to current, current expansion or whatever. Maybe it was FF 14. I don't know. One of those. But $20 per egg pack is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. It probably just means that the only time I'm ever going to get another character up to snuff is if I play through with my wife. I'll just pick a different character and we'll play through together on it. For you, it was FF14? Okay, yeah, maybe that's what I'm remembering then. I know I paid for one somewhere. Actually met my wife on FF14, funny enough. I haven't played in like 8 years. It's been a long time. You played 14 in Guild Wars 2? Nice. Guild Wars 2 was something I never got into. And I've been intrigued to possibly try it now that Guild Wars 3 has been announced. Just have to find a good chunk of time to do so, in case I get addicted to it. Okay, you know what? You just need to stop. The last Guild Wars I played, I think, was 1. I didn't play it for very long. I was too hooked on World of Warcraft, FF11, Sheeran's Call, Star Wars Galaxies, all of the things. You tried to get into WoW as a new player and it was awful. You didn't play for long. So that's not surprising to me. World of Warcraft has kind of just lost its zest for new players. Like, it's one of those MMOs that they have a mass amount of people that have put so much time into the game that they'll never stop playing. And the game is basically for those people at this point. Now, if you have tons of free time, the classic servers are a good time. You get some quality of life, but you get the old school leveling and the old school experience. But you need astronomical amounts of time, which a lot of people don't have anymore. Played a lot of Dragonflight. I played a little of Dragonflight, but it was after, it was whatever, what was the last expansion I played? It was the one that came after Dragonflight, I think. My wife and I played. We'll get into an expansion and we'll play for, I don't know, a month or two, and then we're usually good. Because neither one of us does raids anymore. We just don't have time. Modern WoW is horrible. The focus on endless grinding of the endgame quickly burns most people out. Yeah. Yeah. One thing that made me sad, too, was I used to really like, and this is one thing that really attracted me to like FF11 and FF14, is the crafting systems. And WoW's crafting system, I'm not going to say it's bad. It's just not interesting enough. Put it that way. Remember doing your first dungeon? Dungeon where the boss room had cannons that insta-killed you and you had to hide behind stuff to block them? Centered around breaking into a prison? I don't remember that one. That was one thing that killed it, killed WoW rating for me, though, was they kept designing these ridiculous fights because there were add-ons that made the fights easier. So they kept making them more and more and crazy and complex and all this. There's stuff flying. It basically became a bullet hell game, right? And that's just not. I can't do that. Just not my jam. And I think in this most recent expansion, they were trying to fix that by getting rid of add-ons, and I think they just made it so bad that everyone I think all the add-ons still exist. Like, they just figured out a way around it. So, yeah. WoW crafting is a means to an end, not a whole engaging system, which is fine, but it's still not interesting. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, horrible experience. Yeah, that's the other thing with WoW too, is like, if you're a brand new player and you get into some of these dungeons, right? You end up in a dungeon run with someone who's trying to fly at Mach 700, right? And just doesn't care that you're new, even if you say so, and they'll leave you behind. Now, granted, that will happen in any MMO, realistically. I mean, if we're being honest, it'll happen in any MMO. But two, the game doesn't really do a great job of explaining mechanics to you, because it assumes, kind of like Destiny, actually, it assumes that you've been playing long enough to know what different mechanics do. So, like, in my case, in Destiny, like, I got to one place, and I had no idea you could do certain things with the swords from the Hive. And the whole mechanic was based around that. And it didn't tell me, it didn't explain. Like, I had to just, you know, I mean, luckily chat was nice enough to explain to me, but yeah. WoW vets in dungeons, dies once, you're all trash, goodbye, leaves. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I would like to say that that's primarily a WoW thing, but it does happen in 14 and other MMOs. Because you get those people that they just want to go fast. They want to get their dailies and their dungeons done in like 3.5 minutes. So that they can go, you know, flex their EP in PvP or something. Whatever those people do. So unfortunately they're there. And on one hand, right, I can understand wanting to go quickly. Especially if you have very little time. You want to get through the dungeon as fast as possible, get it over with, get off your computer and go, you know, chill on the couch or something, right? So I get it in terms of that. But a lot of the times these people want to go super fast and they're just jerks about it. And there's really no reason to be a jerk. Like, you can take an extra few seconds and explain to a new person and still go fast. The story's horribly jumbled. Get off the starting island immediately. Stop being a cadet and become someone everyone knows and respects. Yes. That is a massive problem with World of Warcraft. Yes. Yep. 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 And now, I don't know if this was in when you were playing, but when I came back for the expansion that came out right after that one you played, I had to go look up a guide on where to go because it was so confusing. Because it was just like, you start a character and then it's like, go talk to Chromie. And then Chromie's just like, yeah, go wherever you want. And you're like, wait, what? What do you mean, go wherever I want? What? Who is Chromie? Where is she? What? That same stuff happens in Destiny LFG, but the funny is the people rage quitting are not even the vets that know what they're doing. It's just some people that think they're vets and know what they're doing on raids. Almost funny to watch. Yeah, there are those folks too. Yep. Yep. You were honestly surprised because as a FF14 and Guild Wars 2 player, what do you mean the entire story isn't in the game? I know, right? Yeah. So, okay. So, with World of Warcraft, the whole story is there. But in order for you to play through all of it, you would hit max level in the first, like, 16th of the story. And then the rest of it would just be a slog, because then you're having to fight everything at max level, and you don't have the gear because you're not doing the most recent area. it's not great. It's not great. On the other hand, Blizzard has changed the story and retconned a bunch of stuff so many times that I don't know, I'm sure someone out there that's a huge Blizzard fan will shame me and try to cancel me for this, but honestly, I think the story is just kind of whatever for World of Warcraft. It's never been one to pull me in. Not like FF14. Like, it's a totally different realm, right? World of Warcraft, I don't think, was ever really designed with the story in mind, as much as they maybe thought it was. When you get close to get max level, the difficulty curve takes a very sharp turn for no reason. Yes. Yep, that too. I've just been wandering back and forth. Where am I going here? Do I need to change into a ball? Is that what I'm doing? Oh, the big guy's back. Why did it want me to go in here? It's always a good time to be a ball. Gotta ball out. All out. Bum, bum, bum. Don't want it to be all gloom and doom either. Love the WoW art style, and by far it has some of the best transmog you've ever seen. Got into MMOs simply from watching Asmongold's transmog comps. Oh yeah, I gotcha. Yep. Yep. Okay. See 2 trains. See a thing I can't interact with. Feel like maybe I'm not supposed to be in here. Pull up the ghost. Oh, good call. Good call. Is this quest not marked? Is that what's going on? Scientists rescued. Find a way into the laboratory and rescue the scientists. Input. Oh. Had to touch the shapes, guys. My forefathers are ashamed. Okay. Now that I've brought dishonor upon my family history. Let's see. Where are we going? When in doubt, murder everything. I do also like that approach. That is good. It's a safe bet. Okay. Got a roller ball spot, but I don't have roller ball. Aha. Roller ball. Roll out. Wow, that's quite the jump. May voice one last gripe. You love FF14 and its story, but you wholeheartedly admit the combat is very repetitive and boring. I can see that. I never found it really boring. But I also came from FF11, where the combat is giga slow. Oh no, I know where you're at. Good luck. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I really enjoyed FF14's combat. What I didn't enjoy about 14 is, and one reason I haven't been back, my wife and I haven't been back, is that the story is so good, you don't want to skip it. And if you stop playing for a while, you get so far behind that it feels like you're never going to catch up again. Like, I think Heaven's Word was the last expansion we played. I played a little bit of whatever one came after that. At this point, we're so far behind, I think it would take us several hundred hours just to get through the story. And so, yeah, we've never been back because of that. So. I did see the class reveal, the new class, with the new tank, and it looks pretty freaking cool. It looks pretty freaking cool. There's a chance I might get convinced at some point to go back to FF14 on stream. Maybe. But like I said, I'm so far behind. We'd have to have a very large gap in release, game releases for me to get caught up. Super there, like a genius. Again. Dawn Trail made fights a lot more fun. Did they ever fix the skill bloat? That was one thing when my wife and I stopped playing. It was getting a little ridiculous to have all your skills out on hotbars. There were just too many. Which is the same problem that World of Warcraft has had 3 or 4 times now and has had to do skill cropping. They're reducing so many skills and combining them into one. It's nice. I know one thing a lot of people didn't like about the most recent WoW expansion is that they put in what was effectively one-button rotations. So you could literally switch to a class you've never played, go into a raid, and spam one button, and do a decent DPS without having to even know what the class does. And while that sounds good in theory, apparently a lot of people don't like it. All those 3-button regular and EOE combos are going into one. Every class is losing like 6 buttons. That's good. That's good. There were far too many buttons before. I'm talking like 8 expansions ago, so I can't even imagine now. Free the Ionians. We did it.
That's just as many researchers as the Emeritus said there would be. Didn't lose anyone. That's a relief.
I wonder if you might shed some light on something while we're still learning the language. This settlement is obviously well established, over decades, if not centuries, but I see little in the way of weapon emplacements or true fortifications. Has there been no conflict all that time?
That's the gist I'm getting. The Vex are new, and the Elixni, well, they used to have a working trade relationship. Armed conflict is new for the locals.
Are they getting rid of stance dancing? Are they keeping that in? Was one of my only gripes about 14 when I was playing was the necessity, at least if you were progression rating, the necessity for tanks and healers to be doing DPS while doing their other job. I always found it a little frustrating. I don't think I actually need to do this. But it's fun to watch. Sure, they probably won't get rid of tanks and healers needing to get DPS. There were a fair amount of people that enjoyed that aspect. I found it a little too much. They're getting rid of a high-level method of DPS. The man thanks the Golden Ratio for your safe return. Thank you, Golden Ratio. May your 3.14 or whatever. Not a math person. Singularity remains stalled, and no Ionian was harmed. Emeritus clasps your hand in thanks. Add something about food. You're sure it's food, but the overall tone of the conversation does not seem to be about dinner. Very soon, they have forwarded you some location coordinates. They want you to save their agricultural center. Attack. Did these people even eat? Is that a thing?
You got my
Answer
favorite
call.
thank you. Nice work, Guardian. You reunited the Ionians with their loved ones.
You've made great strides in communicating with the Ionians. We've learned their language has multiple origins. Little wonder it needs such effort. Understanding comes not a moment too soon. Between the Elixni and the Vex, the situation here is unstable. And we have so much to learn from them. I followed your example in translating. Script first, then words. These notes you recovered, unbelievable. The advances this outlines in gravitational manipulation, without the light. And that's only one thesis. I hope some of them, at least, will be amenable to returning to Earth. We cannot lose this connection. We simply can't.
They're getting a high-level method of DPS where everyone in the raid used all their cooldowns in a single window. So for a few minutes, the entire raid just stopped. Don't remember the way they're fixing it, but no, it's good. A lot of high praise by high-end raiders. Interesting. That was one of my favorite things, but back when I did serious raiding in World of Warcraft, we're talking back in Burning Crusade 20 years ago, one of my favorite things was figuring out when to blow all your cooldowns so that you could get them multiple times throughout the fight. right? And use them to the best of your ability. Time them with everybody else's and all that jazz. So if FF14 had come down to basically saving everything for a single phase, I see why people were kind of upset with that. Low-key weird that there aren't any Ionian Guardians. They are human after all. Are they? They say they are, but they kind of seem like they're robots. And not the kind that I'm playing as. The ghosts can and have traveled beyond Earth. Yeah, that is a good point, though. They certainly seem human. They also act like AdMech, if you're familiar with 40k. AdMech are essentially people that have traded their flesh for augmetics and worship technology. And speak in math. How much time we got left here? We have 20 minutes. See if we can get through this mission in 20 minutes. 14's finally doing cross-server stuff? Oh yeah? Is that because they are... their numbers are going down and so it's getting harder for people to find groups? Or that it's just a requested feature that they're finally putting in? Hey Devianso, good morning. Happy Thursday to you.
I do say, is that rain?
Yeah, thank you, Puffer.
Hey, it's time to stretch.
It's time to stretch. It used to be clusters, right? Wasn't that what it was before? Like a handful of servers would be able to cross-play with each other? Something like that. It's requested, but then again, Dawn Trail didn't do too good. Is Dawn Trail, is that the current expansion? I've lost track of all the different names. Because this most recent expansion started a whole new story arc, right? Yes, but not all activity. Oh, okay, I gotcha. And Dawn Trail is the current one. Okay.
The destructive activity in the agricultural zone is reading as Vex. They're the ones attacking the food supply.
Stop me if this one is obvious, but do Vex need to eat?
Not in any fashion we'd recognize.
Sounds like an empty life. Then this is just sabotage against the Ionians.
As if they weren't facing enough. The Nine, the Vex, and the Singularity ripping the planet apart. That's too obvious a coincidence to ignore.
See that? Where are we going? Going in the end? Yes, we are. Of course we are. Check, there's not any other place to go. Nope, okay, we're going in the air ducts. Just returned from the dealership, got yourself a new car? Hey, nice! Congrats on the new car. How's the campaign going? Replay? This is my first time doing it. And it is, it's something. It's something. The, like people were telling me, the story is definitely better than the actual missions. The combat and everything. And the constant back and forth and all that jazz. It's definitely, leaves something to be desired, but
like it's protecting something.
at least the story is pretty good.
Guardian, watch out.
I do enjoy some good timey-wimey stuff. What kind of card did you get, Devianzo? New car is always exciting. Have I done the final shape? I am going in order. Yeah, so I did do the final shape.
Excuse me? The Vex ignored you.
Guess they didn't see me as a threat. What can I say? I have a friendly face.
Do you, though? Do you have a friendly face, sir?
Lodi, how are you so adept with the Ionian's language? You said you've been here a few weeks at best.
Oh, I was made for this. I'm a translator. I especially love languages I've never heard before.
Suspicious. Still don't trust this guy at all. Yeah, I'm doing all this on Legendary so I don't have to do it again. That's the idea, anyway. Until I decide to do a different character, I guess. Or my wife and I decide to play through together. Oh, it's food. Okay, I was like, why are we transmatting sandbags and toxic containers? What is... Why? Okay. Makes a lot more sense that it's food. Helps if I pay attention. Okay. Oh, you go through there. We need to rollerball, but where is the entrance? Feel incredibly feel incredibly blind right now. Man, I can't talk this morning. Ran the same build as me with the Barodiad. Turned through Heliostat and Onslaught on Grandmaster. Really? I have not gotten around to trying Grandmaster and stuff solo, but I'm really, I really want to try some of that stuff. I like this solo challenge idea. Where am I going here? No, I'm not going there. It's on the floor to the right? Okay. Just got absolutely murdered. Oh, it's... I am so blind. Thank you. Thank you. My blindness knows no bounds. I don't know what you are, but I'm assuming you. And you're immune. Of course you are.
Guardian, let's redirect and get that shield down.
Holy enemy. Are we cereal right now? Eventually you got sliced is the one you need to go through the graviton spike catalysts. Ooh, the what now? Okay. Oh. There we go. Now we can roller ball. Let's do this. Let's do it. Roller ball. Okay. Failed the first time. Try again. Oh, hi. Up right there, sure. Unleash the minions! Get him, boys! Wait, can I? Serious? That might be a bug, maybe? I don't think that's supposed to. But I'll take it. Where is that hole? Not a fan of hand cannon since it comes with Edge of Fate. Oh, but since it came with Edge of Fate, you gotta try it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of hand cannon either. But that's simply because I have Stormtrooper aim, and I just can't do it. Which is bad. I play scout rifles and snipers. Unless I'm, you know, 500 feet away and, the enemies are not aware of my presence, I am absolutely atrocious with, Jeez. Oh, okay. Somehow that worked. What? Okay. No idea. Let's just delete the box. Good.
Guardian, we should take a scan of that drive. See if there's any data stuck offline the Ionians need.
That's cheating. Iron Banana is... oh, Banner. Iron Banner. I said banana. Banana. It's frying your brain. You play pulses and fusions? Dude, I love pulse rifles. They're so good. Love me some pulse rifle. I've been using Vigilance Wing in PvP. I know it's horrible. And some people will probably boo me, but
it's incredible.
I just can't. I can't.
Terms I recognize.
I can't do
advanced concepts.
Single shot weapons in
suffixes used
PvP.
in
I just
agricultural
can't
science.
aim and click fast
We can
enough.
use this. Let me do some analyzing, but this is a huge missing piece to understanding the Ionians.
Iron Banana is correct, though. Yes, but I said Iron Banana. Gotta get the Equilibrium Dungeon Pulse. The High Tyrant. High Tyrant. I don't think I have access to Equilibrium yet. Isn't that from Renegades?
Under the circumstances, what keeps
It
the
is, okay.
Ionians here? We could begin evacuation
I'm so excited to get a
proceedings.
lightsaber.
They would be safe back on Earth.
But they wouldn't be home.
So excited.
They could take a piece of Kepler with them,
Get some
sure, but it's
upgrades?
not the same.
488.
Homes can
Heck
be
yeah, we did.
replaced, but lives
My dude.
can't.
The
we're getting
Ionians
all the
might feel
upgrades in
differently
here.
about that. This place
Heck
is
yeah,
sacred
man.
to them. The universe determined they belong here. Singularity or
73?
not,
Oh,
we
well,
can't
that's a little
tell
disappointing.
people to pack up and leave yet.
Sure,
Not without
we'll
helping
plug that
people
into
who've been
this.
stranded from the rest of humanity.
Agreed.
Buy the collection
No
bundle, you
one's
should get all
leaving until we
dungeons.
learn
So,
more.
funny story. I did that. However, I had not finished, at the time, I had not finished doing the crossplay connection thing, because all these characters are from when I played on the PlayStation, when the game first came out. And
Lodi, those Vex, you need to
I
know who
opened the
controls
game
them.
prior to
Her
that
name is
being
Maya,
done. I
the
thought I had
conductor.
finished it, I hadn't.
She was
Well, it
human once.
auto-applied
What's her
all of
objective?
that stuff
On the surface,
to a
to
brand
return
new
our current
character
time to a
account.
more prosperous one.
I
But
didn't
her
know this
true
at the time.
motive is to reunite with her
So,
spouse.
I open up the
Neither of
game
those
and I start
sound
playing,
particularly
and I'm like,
sinister,
okay,
but
yeah, I think I'll
I
play
take it
this a
it's
little
what
bit,
she's willing to
longer,
do to
but I want my
achieve
old
that
characters,
goal.
so I went back.
Maya has an ability.
I did the
She can
crossplay.
control
Well,
whoever
when I did the
she
crossplay,
pleases. She's commanding the Vex,
I
a
lost
normally leaderless faction.
access to all the dungeon
She's
keys
even
and all the
taken
season
hold of
passes.
our allies to turn them against us. If she's here,
I didn't know
she
that
can
about
do
the dungeon
anything
keys
to
at
get
the
what
time.
she wants.
I saw the season pass thing, and I was like, oh, well, whatever. I'll just pay like $10 more, whatever. I'll get some silver, and I can buy the season pass, and we'll be good. So I did that. Well, then I find out that I don't have the access to the dungeon keys anymore. So then I'm digging through. It took me like an hour and a half to dig through Bungie forums to find the post where they basically tell you once this stuff is applied, it cannot be moved. So be careful and make sure you're doing what you're doing before you do it, right? So I'm like, okay, sucks. Like, all right, well, I'll just undo the crossplay and I'll just start a new character. It's whatever, right? At least I got all the stuff on the other one, the new one. Well, then I find out that because I bought silver, you can't disconnect crossplay for 90 days. So I'm like, all right, well, that sucks. So then I was like, well, okay, fine. Did I buy the collection when it was 25? Yes. So I bought it on Steam when it was 25. So then I was like, well, all right, worst case, I'll just wait for the collection to go on sale on PlayStation, right? Surely it'll go on sale for $25, like, because it's gone on sale on everything else. So, thank you for that follow, Clever. So I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. Like 2 weeks go by. PlayStation doesn't put it on sale. I'm like, all right. So PlayStation's not going to put it on sale because they're pissed. They want their money. All right. So I'm like, fine. I'll buy $50 worth of silver, and I can get all the dungeon keys, and I'll have some silver left over for some cosmetic stuff if I want it, right? So I do that. 2 days later, PlayStation puts it on sale for $25. It's been a joy and a journey. So yeah. It's been a thing. But hey, we got all the stuff now, so. Oh, whoops. Okay. Finally, some moments of peace. Thank you for your assistance, Anomaly Blessed. Strangely, Capsule is almost certainly near. For all this, we built the lock as an altar. A vital ritual has been sealed from us, but is living without our practice truly living. Altar of Relativity led to a place where it existed, where it was easiest to detect the holy anomaly. We'd even bring our exile friends with us to worship. Please, Anomaly Blessed, pass through and stabilize our holy site. Okay. Suppose I could do that. Dean Rebecca. Alright. Hi, Rebecca. Anomaly Blessed, I have an urgent request for you. of you. Exiles have occupied our holy progenitor ship. The energy readings match hazardous explosive material. The ship's remnants still have fuel cells. If they explode, it could vaporize the settlement. Why is the Archon making things worse? It is an inflammatory attack by a friend lost in madness. He urges the singularity onwards and lights fires to encourage the flames to rise. We all would prefer not to sublimate. Go now, please. Got some weird friends, lady.
The exiles have gotten into the progenitor ship.
It's the remnants of the colony ship they arrived in. Any vibrational disruption could dislodge the lock and speed the singularity's growth.
We better move fast. Someone once told me that a shuttle quarter that size can go up like a bomb.
Okay. Exiles are the fallen. Right. Right. Okay. Unfortunately, Chad, it is time for me to go get some exercise and some lunch. So, this is a normal thing for Tuesdays and Thursdays for us, for all you that are new here. I take a little bit longer of a lunch break on these days just so I can get some exercise in. And then we'll be back at roughly 1 to 1:15 p.m. ET, so about 2 hours from now. We'll be back for another 4-hour session this afternoon of more Destiny. So we'll probably be continuing the campaign a little bit. We may try to get a group together for one of the featured raids this afternoon. If I'm not so tired after exercising, we'll see. Or we may just do some dungeons or something. So if you guys are interested in joining for any of that, please feel free to stop by this afternoon. If not, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Again, thank you guys for the raid, and thank you for coming and staying and just hanging out. Appreciate that. Yeah. See you next time for more fun and games. Bye-bye.